There is a door that no man can unlock that leads beyond this earthly realm, beyond sight, sound, space, time, and imagination. Only God can open this door. And then the dead in Christ shall rise first, and you which remain shall be caught up in the clouds to meet Jesus in the air. You just entered the Rapture Zone. You've just stepped into the Rapture Zone. Welcome, everyone. Something brand new we're going to try on my channel. A series of videos pertaining to the rapture of the church. Now, let me get this out of the way very quickly before we continue on. If you do not believe in the pre-tribulation rapture, if you're post-trib, these videos may not be for you. I ask you to refrain from leaving any negative comments or comments suggesting that there is no rapture of the church. Because if you do, I promise you, immediately you will be blocked and your comment will be removed. Now, with that said, here's the question on everyone's mind. Is Barack Hussein Obama the biblical Antichrist? Many people today, many people right here on YouTube, actually believe that he is the lawless one, the son of perdition, the man of sin. So right now, and we're going to see if your opinion changes by the conclusion of this video. Right now, in the comment section below, I want you to let me know, yes or no, is Barack Hussein Obama the biblical Antichrist? Go ahead and do that now. Now, if you follow me for any length of time on my YouTube channel, you know that I have been a strong opponent against Barack Hussein Obama being the Antichrist, that Barack Obama is not very well liked. The son of perdition, the man of sin, the lawless one, is going to be loved by many, many people around the world. But with that said, there has been a series of events in a very short time span that have me now questioning. Maybe I have been wrong. I don't go to the movies. I did go and see the movie God's Not Dead. I don't really watch television and I don't watch movies. But we know with the Illuminati and the satanic rituals that they do, and they leave subliminal messages in movies and in such television shows as The Simpsons. Now, do they know something that we don't know? And this is a strong, very strong, what I'm about to present to you, reassurance of the rapture of the church. Now, I just recently had a birthday, and I was given a gift of a Samsung Galaxy iPad. My wife put Netflix on there for me. And I don't really watch movies. She told me to watch the movie, and she had it on there for me. It's a 3-part series, Left Behind, and was starring Kirk Cameron. So I watched these series, and billions of people. And they know, believe me, Satan knows his time is short. He knows his time is short. He's waiting for the church to be removed along with the restrainer. And, you know, Satan is behind the movie industry, Hollywood, the television industry, the music industry. And we see that with movies like Left Behind. And even the new Left Behind, I haven't seen that one, with Nicolas Cage and movies like Taken. But I watched this as billions of people suddenly disappeared and was very realistic. And as I watched the first one, billions of people just suddenly vanished, all the children around the world. And man, I was starting to get the hair on the back of my neck standing up on end. And as I watched the second one, Tribulation, and then when I watched World at War, Left Behind with Kirk Cameron, a lot of things, I was up and down all night. I couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning and rethinking a lot of things. Where the President of the United States, the actor was Louis Gossett Jr., was a black man. And the whole world hated him. And so I'm thinking, maybe this is a message to me that I'm right. But this president was being used by the real man of sin, the son of perdition, the AntiChrist, the actor that was playing, was using Louis Gossett Jr. And he was not very liked. And he was to blame for all the things that were going on. But then as time went on, I started to question. And I started to question my own thinking. Because when it came to the plagues, and I'm looking around the world today, we are at that point. We are at the point of the rapture of the church with the plagues. We've already had the time of sorrows, the earthquakes in diverse places, the tsunami, the earthquake in Japan, the mudslides, the landslides, the birds falling out of the sky dead, the animals falling over, cattle dropping dead around the world, millions and millions of fish washing ashore. And the earthquakes today continue, but now we have the plagues. We've got Ebola, we've got this enterovirus 68. Now there's cases of malaria, Legionnaire's disease. The plagues, the biblical plagues are upon us. And I have to question it because the Antichrist will be loved by everyone around the world, but it will be short-lived. Barack Obama won the election November the 4th in 2008, and he was elected President of the United States in January 20th of 2009, and count the years. A lot of people are looking for a peace agreement to be signed. A 7-year peace agreement deal between Palestine and Israel. And the Bible doesn't say that. The Bible does not say that. The Bible does not mention in the book of Matthew and the book of Daniel anything about a peace agreement between Israel and Palestine. It doesn't say that. Let me read to you Daniel 27. Daniel 9, beginning at verse 27. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. He shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week. It doesn't say anything about a peace deal, a peace agreement between. It says nothing about Israel and Palestine. And in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the obligation to cease. Halfway through his term, there are newscasters calling him, senators of the United States of America, referring to Barack Obama as the lawless one with all of his executive orders. He's the lawless one. He's the man of sin. And I have to question, because I've been tossing and turning all night, again last night, just thinking about this, about how close we are to the rapture of the church, and maybe I'm wrong. We're all waiting for a peace treaty to be signed. It doesn't say that in the Living Word. What does the Living Word say? A covenant with many for 1 week. And he had a covenant with many. Many loved him, and many just... Remember, during 2008, the elections, you're seeing people, women and children crying, tears running down their face, men of every race, creed, and color, crying, hope, change. And now, with Obamacare, and with what's going on with ISIS, and funding the Muslim Brotherhood, and him coming out and being Islamic, the Antichrist, many believe, will be of Islam. Maybe I was wrong. Leave me comments. What do you think?